And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. Well, we've got all the lines, or not all the lines, all the track and everything laid, all the foundations laid. Now it's just a matter of running the lines. And again, how I like to do this is do it from the destination all the way back through the supply chain. That way the game updates itself, because right now this tool factory does not see that it needs to start making anything. And if that is the case, none of the other factories will actually start producing anything. So I think the first step is to get the tools from here to here. And this is gonna be a little darker teal. And this is going to be Indianapolis Tools. So there's the tools line that will tell this thing that you need to actually make some stuff. So we're going to name this Detroit Tools. Okay, now we need another line from here to here, which is going to be a mid-gray, and this is going to be the Detroit steel for tools. It's like that. And we need a new line also from here to here, which is going to be a mid-brown. This is the Detroit planks for tools. So now when we build this train, it will tell this station, hey, I need to start making stuff, which then connects all of these up to say, hey, I need to start making stuff, and then everything gets updated from there. So obviously we need, this is coal, I believe. Yes. So here to here. And this is going to be black. This is going to be Columbus coal for coal. Coal is fine. Columbus coal. Okay, and new line from all the way back here to here, and it's going to be a dirty orange. This is going to be Columbus iron ore. So there's the iron and coal for the steel. Now I need one more from here to here, which will be a darker brown, and this is going to be the buffalo logs. All right, all the lines are done. Now we need to start populating them with trains so the lines actually update, because right now there's nothing. They're still not seeing the change. Yeah, I need to ship more items. They're not seeing the change. It's not updating, so it's not telling the lines, hey, I need some stuff. So again, we're gonna populate these from the destination to the source, and I really want to use this, and it's gonna be a dirty teal. And do I need this much? Yeah, I do. Boxcar. We're going to not set any of the items for the boxcar, because I want it to be able to select tools. I want it to be able to select machines, and maybe even goods eventually. I'm not sure what we're going to be delivering over here. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 is good. And this is going to be Indie Tools. So with that on there, this should update as soon as the month switches over, let's speed it up so it does so in a timely fashion. We still haven't arrived. It must be still no online usage. Yeah, still haven't had a train stop by there yet. Okay, so now we need ships. Lots and lots of ships. Let's look at what we can build here. 150, 250, but that's just liquids. So we're going to have to we're stuck with this. We're going to want this to be steel. And we're going to want this to be a mid-gray. And we're going to want, these things go really slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to want 5 of these babies just for the steel. Oh, let's get a peek at the new ship. Yeah, we still got to replace all those trains too. It's a very expensive couple years here. So here's one set of ships, and this should have updated line usage. Yes, there is the demand right there. And that will drive the demand all the way up the chain. So I also want a set of ships for planks. So let's buy ships. And these are going to be the mid-brown, the darker brown, and these are going to be planks. And I'm going to want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these. We're going to have just a massive fleet, set line, Detroit planks. This is going to be a major shipping line through here. We're going to have so many ships. And finally, or second, well, almost finally, we're going to want a new train. This doesn't need to be anything too fancy. So we're going to set this to be just the regular Alco. And we want one of these. And we're going to have a stake car set to logs. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double it, set line. This was like, yeah, buffalo logs. So there's 2 trains on there. That should be plenty. And the last item is the coal and iron. So we're going to want slightly more powerful trains on these. 87, and we got it. That's pretty good tractive effort. 1.2, 4,000. That would be 3,400. How about this one? Ooh, look at that, 8,000. That's a good one there. Running costs are pretty high. That would be a pretty good one for coal. So we want to set this to black and buy it. $16 million. Ouch. And we're going to set this to coal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Double it. $40 million. Oh, who cares, you know? That's coal. And again, make sure I have the color. I think that was a darker. That would be Columbus iron ore. Yeah, it was a slightly darker. Ooh, we just got a new engine. I think that is a limited amount of power, though. Limited speed as well. Speed is really what you're going for with this. So, a darker orange. And we want one of these with a gondola set to iron ore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Double it. And this is Columbus iron ore. Now, there's only 2 trains on these right now, but once they get going in earnest, it will go a lot faster. We'll have a lot more on there. Look at our fleet of ships. We got so many ships. What do these cost a year? Yeah, see, 172,000 a year. That's pretty good compared to a train. One of these trains, granted, it's a little bit more efficient, but yeah, 3 million a year. Extremely different. So what are these gondolas? I don't think there's been a game update yet. These are still 40,000, but it's that engine that's... The engine is what's really expensive for that. I don't think we have any iron on the train right now. Nope. Don't have any iron yet. Still, line usage is no. It takes a little bit to update. Maybe February, when it ends, we'll see. Yep, there it is. Line usage, yes. Immediately, everything starts loading up. So our trains are now able to move material and deliver me some actual good stuff. So there's the logs. The planks are already starting to build up here, which is good, considering how many we have. Everybody is going to Detroit North for whatever reason. Nobody wants to go up. So we're going to try to flip you around. And we're going to flip you around too. And we're going to flip you around. And we're going to flip a steel one around. And you too. Because you need to actually start moving in this direction instead of for some reason, everybody wanted to go over here. It's like, no, we need to distribute those a little bit better. Because this is the drop-off point, not the pick-up point. And since we have tools and everything being made over here, I can later on set up a line to pick up tools and machines and deliver them, elsewhere, and be able to maybe supply some other cities, maybe even go over here and deliver some right into Chicago. Wouldn't that be awesome? Where's our industry? Yeah, look at that. A port right here would be perfect. We could just really supply a lot of Chicago tools and machines right with a port right on the coast here. I think I actually want to make sure that we've got the ability to do that before Chicago grows too much more. So let's put this here. Let's put a road. Sorry, but we're going to want a road right into the heart of the city. So this thing really doesn't have a very big of a catchment area. So we're going to need one of these guys here. Just like that. There we go. Now we can, at least in the future, have a spot to deliver goods. Because I could deliver them here and give it quite a bit of coverage, and here and get even more coverage, and really work on that quite a bit. And this is still massively backed up. How are these? I need to look at my lines. Road lines. Yeah, these need to be no. These need to be no. And these need to be no. Is that all of them? How old are these? Oh, these are 48 years old. What's the lifespan on those? Certainly it's not 50 years. Have I just neglected? Yeah, I can't even build those anymore. Okay, those are way too old. So STL pass, counterclockwise, obviously a red color, and we have another bus. 43. Yeah, I'm still not sold. That's twice as much running cost. And these cities are not big enough yet to afford that. So we're going to change this one as well. Replacement, set vehicle, yellow fishbowl. Yes. Wow, those are really, really, really old. I'm pretty sure they had a lifespan of like, I don't know, 50, not 50 years, but like 25 or 30 years. So these green bays now are, so these are yellow fishbowl. Yes. And any more, yeah, see they're replacing. So yeah, that was a little overdue down here. Now we're moving more people. Let's see what these look like up close. A little bit better. Shiny rims. Pretty nice rims on these things. But everybody needs to yield to the fishbowl. So with those, not only moving faster, but able to move more people, that will really help improve the profitability of those lines. And I need to also worry about the trains getting old. I really wish we had some better opportunities. This guy must be making some bank here. And yeah, we are not going to be delivering tools or machines anytime soon. We've got just the ships going nuts here, waiting for their turn. And they are, spacing themselves out as needed. So look at all the planks we've got already. Nobody's on the way there yet. Is this a steel guy? No, he's a planks guy. Is this a steel guy? He is. So we're starting to get steel now, which is excellent. We're making steel, and we're soon to be delivering steel. So as these space themselves out, they'll start, the channel will soon just be a constant flow of ships. We just had to sort of wait out that first major hiccup there. But the ships are able to carry 150 at a time, which is equivalent of like 8 or 9 boxcars worth of material. So let's look at trains. Not that. This. Vehicles, age. So here are all the trains. Oh, road vehicle. You are a fishbowl. Oh no, you're a twin coach. And you're already out. So I need to set you to a fishbowl. Yes. Well, I must have just replaced those right in time. So where are my old... So none of my trains are showing up here. Haven't I gotten a warning or two about old trains? I'm not seeing any. Well, there's... Oh, yeah, there we go. So that is almost done replacing. So this vehicle and this vehicle. This one's just about, you can see it'll empty, replace, and then fill up, which is so nice. I'm so happy for that change. So he's almost replaced. Yeah, I could have sworn I've gotten some warnings on older trains, on trains that are kind of coming into their end of their life. But it's weird that I haven't been able to... I don't have a list of them in here. There we go. And close. Replacement. No. Lines. No. And no. So a little bit of... oh, this one too. No. Make sure everything is good. None of my railroads are set to replace. Obviously, none of my ships are. Look at that. The frequency is the same, even though I actually got that right. Amazing. Not making any money yet, but soon, hopefully. Okay. Well, I would have thought I would have had some trains to replace, but not quite yet. We're almost into a more modern time, and again, the passenger services will sort of seem like they are being neglected for a time, but I expected them to start filling up and overfilling, really. Until we get the flirt, because the next replacement cycle for these, I mean, is due any time, and then the one after that, the flirts will come in play, and it'll erase so much of this backlog of passengers, and it will help go a long way in continuing to build our cities up, because more people will be able to be moved, and they will be moved faster. Look at that. He's got 80 steel, and he's on the way. Good, good, good. How about... okay, you've got 150 planks. You're waiting. You're waiting. Awesome. Good times. We are making progress. Holy Lord, look at all of that construction material. Is that doubled up? Do I have two? I do. I have two trains on that, and there's still... I could put a third train on construction material. How are my demand? Yeah, I could put a third train on construction material. That is crazy amount. It's a crazy amount of construction material. But anyway, that will have to do it for this episode. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.